Hello, everyone. Ray, you there? Can you hear me?
I am. How are you, buddy?
Hey, we got a live stream Monkey Business Monday. Is this the first live stream we've done for this? I think it is.
Dude, I'm all nervous because we haven't done a live for a while.
I know, it feels weird, especially for one of these. I'm all stressed out, like the pressure's on. Everyone, I know we got a few people joining us for this live one, so welcome those that are joining us. And
yes, huge welcome to everyone.
Yeah, we've had a bit of a long weekend here in Canada. I know, Ray, how was your vacation? You were away this weekend, right?
Yeah, you know what? It was good. We went out, we chilled. How about you? What did you do?
Yeah, I was basically just chilling in chores. So
yeah,
I actually had
hot there. We got nothing but smoke and forest fires.
It's been warm. It's starting to cool down this week, but it's been great because I've been out my motorcycle a lot, loving that. It's awesome. Nice. Yes, so great long weekend. Let's get to it. What do you say, Ray? We got a bit to talk about with everybody.
Let's do it. Where
do we want to start? You know, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the whole buy-sell trade thing that's going on in our Discord. We've had some interesting stuff. Recently we had this kind of cool discussion going around the B grades, which it's funny when we started. I mean, we've had B grades, not many, thankfully, over the years. Yes. But recently we moved to that whole banana tattoo for the B grades. And when we started that, when was that? That was about a year ago, wasn't it?
Yeah,
something
maybe
like
a year
that.
And a bit.
Not very long. Not very long. Last couple of years for sure. We were joking that those, because we released so few B grades, that it was going to be kind of rare to get a B grade. And with the tattoo, they were going to be kind of, I don't want to say exclusive, but kind of exclusive. And it's funny because in the Discord, people were talking about, are they more valuable? Are they less valuable? How much do you pay? And it's funny too, because a lot of our B grades are actually like they're smooth spinners, right? They play smooth. It's just there's a tiny little anodization flaw. Yeah, there are some with a 5, but you're so picky with your anodization that there's an anodization flaw, which honestly, I have a few of them and I'm still trying to figure out where the anodization flaw is for some of them. So
sometimes they're pretty small. I actually, when I'm going through the inspection process, I actually have a spotlight on them, and they're really it lights up way more scrutiny than a customer should really have. But there's some pretty picky people out there.
Fair enough. Yeah. So I didn't really have anything to talk about per se, other than it was an interesting conversation. Some people pointed out, should they be worth more? Probably not. I don't know. Hey, you know what?
I don't think that they're worth more. Like, I mean, we sell them as a B grade product. It would be weird for them to be worth
price
more than the throw. Do you know what I mean? But hard to find.
They are hard to find. And I suppose with anything in the what do we call it? I don't want to say secondhand, but I guess the aftermarket market.
Yes.
It's worth whatever somebody's willing to pay for it. So if you're dying to complete your collection of B grades with the banana tattoo, hey, it's what you pay for it, I guess. It's anyway, it's an interesting conversation for sure. So
no, that's cool. It's funny you were following that one, and I was following the whole leaf pouch conversation.
Yeah, what was I know you were talking to me about the leaf pouch and the whole actually makes a secondhand monkey finger mint, I guess was the question.
Okay,
right?
So for me, mint would have to be unplayed in the box with all the original items that would have come with the yo-yo.
All the trimmings.
All the trimmings. So the custom string that would have come with it, the leaf pouch, like if it's a pre-order, it would have had the coin. If it's a special something else, it should have a certificate, like an artist proof for a short run. Or if it was a canned version, it should have the can, or whatever. Like everything that you would have got with it new, it would have to have all of that, in my mind, to qualify as a mint. Otherwise, it's not mint. You're missing stuff.
Somebody, Upman is actually saying, I don't know how to use the leaf pouch, and I don't have one nearby, or I would show it on camera.
They're not obvious how to use them. So, and the yo-yo only slides into them one way because everybody says the hole is too small, I can't get it in there. But there's a process to it. So I think what I'll do is I'll make a short video and
Yeah.
I'll get you to post it up on our YouTube.
It's too bad I didn't think about it. They're right behind me, but I don't want to step away from the dazzle.
No, that's all good.
But yes, I know. Actually, it's funny you mentioned that because I remember the very first yo-yo I ever got from you that had one. I remember calling you up and saying, "Hey Ray, man, how does it like? I think there's something wrong with this pouch. It's that the opening is too small, but then I managed to make it work. So you get used to it. So it's funny. But the conversation was that you were a little offended that people were selling the quote unquote mint secondhand monkeys and keeping the leaf pouch. Ray was actually a little bit upset about it when he was talking to me earlier. He's being all nice now.
They jack the pouch. They jack the pouch and then sell it as a mint. And it's
that's
not
funny. It's not funny.
It's just not in my mind. But they jack the pouch because you can't buy them. They only come with the yo-yo.
They only come with the yo-yos. So and they're handy, right? I get it. People want so there you go. If you're gonna sell a mint quote unquote monkey finger, please include the leaf pouch. Otherwise, you're gonna have the wrath of Ray coming down on your head. So that's it. So there we go. Some interesting stuff going on in the buy sell trade in our Discord, and I'm sure out in the Facebook market and all that. But otherwise, that's all I had to talk about in terms of Discord stuff. Now, one thing we wanted to do today. And the reason we're doing this live is because Ray just came back from vacation. We didn't have time to pre-record it. So, we don't have all the cool stuff. And I'm looking up because I got a monitor up here that I'm monitoring myself. Okay. So if I look up people, that's why. One thing we wanted to do, finally, the Frankenlab is completely done.
Done. It's all done.
I begged Ray, I have begged Ray to show everybody the Frankenlab, and he is hummed and hawed because there's some secret sauce stuff in there. So we came to a compromise.
Yes.
He took a 360 photo and we've blurred out certain things. So Ray, do you want to show everybody around if I start showing this?
Yeah, let's bring it up and let's chat about it.
All right. So let's have a look at it here together. Let's see if this works. Okay, so we're starting at one side of the... So do you want to explain it as I pan through? So what do we got here? What do we got here at this side? This is the lounge side of the things, right?
The lounge. Yeah, so this is obviously the big logo, and then the chill couch and the Coca-Cola fridge. You can't not have
I feel like that TV on the wall needs to be bigger, honestly.
Well, it's just it just fits underneath the bar for the overhead door, so it is what it is.
It is what it is. All right. I feel like you have space below it, though. That's what I mean.
Then, well, you can kind of see in the corner there. So I just had a birthday in April, and my family got together, and they got the conspiracy, a custom painted conspiracy. So maybe the next time we do a 360, I'll
that's
have
this
it on
right
the wall.
Here, right?
It's right below that. You can just see the top of
this?
it. Yeah, right there.
Oh, that's right here. Okay, so you're gonna have to throw that on.
Because that logo only came in gray and black. So the artist actually added color to it. It turned out so nice. I was so happy.
Oh, I have to see a picture of that. Okay, so let's on we go.
This is the chill corner.
Now we're moving into the actual.
Okay, so this is the
yo-yo.
wheelchair.
This is where the yo-yo magic happens, people. Now we're starting to get into it. So
so the wheelchair accessible.
Yes, I see that.
So you have to have that, right? So moving along on the left-hand wall, we've got our sink. We've got all our colors, our custom colors.
Right.
We've got our custom counter and then ventilation above that.
Is this? Oh, this is ventilation, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's all ventilation for.
Very cool. Very cool. All right.
For all the bad stuff. The center piece there is another work table to the left now.
Yeah.
And then center on beside the compressor is another work table.
Right. Is
this
I didn't
have all
these. Before. Which one am I looking right here?
Yeah. So that one in the center there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So like you have to imagine that this is like quadrupled the amount of working space. I was forever like setting stuff up and tearing it down.
Sorry. Let's emphasize that. That. The renovation to the Frankenlab quadrupled the capacity that we now have. That doesn't mean we're going to be putting out like humongous, like 1,000 yo-yo runs, but it does mean that Ray can have more runs overlapping. And this goes back to what we were talking about a few weeks ago, where we really want to have more runs more often. More runs more often is what we have. And maybe not as big runs, but more runs more often. This is going to allow Ray to do that. So, Ray, what's with this lone chair, this blue chair in the middle? What's going on with this?
So this
it's just sort of sitting there.
That's blue crushed velvet on that chair. Now I have that chair.
Don't know what that is. What is blue crushed velvet?
It's been in my family for 35 years. So when I was 18 years old, I had a 77 Firebird Formula. And in the back seat, we took out all the panels and we put blue crushed velvet in there. And there was
interesting.
And there was a chunk left over, and my dad upholstered that chair 35 years ago.
Wow, this is a piece of your history, huh? You had
that's right. So
this old
Grandpa
classic
passed
car
away a few years ago, and I just didn't have. He still hung on to that chair, oddly enough. So I was like, I gotta have that in the shop, even though it doesn't match anything now.
Okay. People are asking, is this at your home or is this another location? I don't know if we should reveal that, because if people find out where you live, they're going to be like camping outside this thing. So anyway, this is, I don't know, somewhere in the world. This is,
so this space is 24 by 32. So it's an actual, the entire space is all monkey fingered now. Whereas before it was divided up. I used to make furniture back in the day. So I got all the woodworking stuff out of there. So it's all monkey finger now.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and that's right. Actually, Jester said it in the chat there. It means that you can space everything out, and it allows you to move more logically. If I remember how we had this conversation when you first started, it allows you to move things through logically in a continuous fashion all the way through the Frankenlab.
Yeah,
right? So you can have multiple runs going behind each other.
That's right. So I can bring something to a certain point and go back and start another project, and there's storage. And places to hide it where it's safe until where I can get back to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, I distracted you with the blue chair. So we were at the middle here. So let's pan over a little bit more. You can keep talking. We've got some more secret sauce here. We're not going to reveal. But,
so you can see. So what I did is in the very back corner there's a custom ladder. Yeah, so there's a ladder there. So I built a custom ladder. So all the upper shelving is all the same height, and that ladder actually clips in like an old library would. So you don't have to have a weird. So I've got like a ladder that fits everywhere in the shop on both walls.
Oh, that's cool.
So and the picture cuts it off, but the walls are like 16 feet tall.
Yeah.
14 feet tall. So they're pretty tall. So the shelves go up and they're filled to the top.
Yeah, clearly. So all the parts and everything are all stacked on these shelves. Now, Ray, because I've never visited you, where does the anodization mostly happen? Can I ask that, or is that secret?
Yeah. No, it's on the left-hand side there. We passed it. It's over by the sink.
So it's all this, right? Where the ventilation
is? Yeah, where the ventilation is and everything. Yeah.
Okay, all over here.
It's a little tough to see, but in behind the ventilation there is the two rectifiers that we've got.
All in here?
Yeah, it's just it's just hard to see.
So what's the glove box for then?
Oh, that's the blasting cabinet.
Oh, blasting cabinet. To me that looked like a glove box. Okay.
Yeah. No, and then we got a little bit of secret sauce. And then this is a shipping center. So on the left-hand side there, you see the blue top of that ladder there? In behind there is like stacks and stacks of Big Larry, and then strings, and all those shelves all pull out. Yeah, they're all like 24 inches deep, and they all pull out. So they all have like multiple stuff on all 5 shelves. So everything ships out of that corner. And then if you slide a little bit farther to the right... There we go. So underneath the blue dealio on the right there, that's our in-house laser. So that's where we get all the, that's where we can put
all the engravings
stuff on yo-yos, the engraving, the banana for
the bone and paw prints that are going on for the upcoming Arlo drop, right?
Yes.
It's all going to be done in this region right here of the Frankenlab. So very slick. And that basically brings us to the end. That's the 360. It comes all the way around. Because if you look, if I go back, there's the laser at the other end right there.
That's right.
Right there. So
that's right.
So there we go. Any questions? We should take some questions. How long have you been anodizing for, Ray? Wow, that's
10 years now.
10 years. It's a decade.
I'm on the 11th year. So the only thing left in the shop really is to get rid of this old kids matting. And then I've got some stuff on order. So the whole floor will be covered in black and reds. Maybe we'll do an updated version with the painting on the wall and the floor finished up, and then everybody can see it all done.
Yeah. And I should just point it out right here. Let me zoom in or pan over. You have the matching monkey finger poster that I have behind me, and somebody asked.
Yeah,
they said that's really cool. Maybe we should be like. Sorry, it's hard for me to point at it because
there it is. Yeah,
this one right here, obviously, and we should maybe we should like be selling some of those at some point.
But those are cool because you can swap them out for different posters.
There is, yes, that's right. I can swap these out very quickly for all kinds of different things. So, which was something we plan on doing for future releases. We're going to have special logos and art behind us, behind you, or behind me, at least for different runs and different releases, like
Yeah.
the new Anti-Pro and whatnot. So anyway,
Yeah,
any questions about this? So you don't use the finishing blasting in-house? Somebody's asking?
Yeah, that's the finishing blasting right there.
Yeah, it's all this, right? So yes, you do all the
blasting
finishing.
cabinet.
Basically,
I do all the blasting in-house.
Everything is done in-house except for the machining of the parts, correct, Ray? Everything else is done by you. Right from you get the parts and you anodize, blast, seal, everything right to shipping is all done right here in the Frankenlab. So
that's right.
There we go.
Yeah.
Pretty slick. Any other
I think that's about it.
You watch hockey on that huge TV? If so, what's your favorite NHL team? Well, I would hope it's the Calgary Flames, and there's a TV right here, right? So you have a TV here.
Yeah, that's my work TV, and then I got my chill Saturday night TV.
Yeah, this is where the beer. So if I ever manage to go and visit Ray in Calgary, him and I are sitting right here with some cold ones, watching something on the monkey finger tube.
With the beer fridge.
That's right. That's right. So. Is the Calgary Flames your favorite team since you live, in Calgary?
Do you know what? I shouldn't say this out loud, but I don't watch a lot of hockey.
Oh, come on.
It's only
what am I talking about? I don't either.
There's only so many times the Flames can break your heart, and then I just stopped watching. So
yeah, I have the same. I have the same feeling about the Vancouver Canucks. There's only so many times,
dude.
It's only so many times.
Like, you see them get right to the edge of the goal, and it's like they always fall short.
Yeah,
so
fall short.
Right,
but at least Calgary has won the Stanley Cup. Vancouver, not so much.
Not
so much. So there we go, everyone. A little bit of a quick tour of the renovated, brand new Frankenlab in all its glory. This is where the yo-yo magic happens. As Ray said, maybe we'll show you an update when we have a few more things that are finished, but this is it. And this is a lot of capacity. This is going to allow Ray to crank things through much more efficiently, much more quickly.
Yeah.
And starting soon. That's right, Ray. Tell everyone, you just ran with the brand new Frankenlab this last week. You ran some test colors, right?
I did. So I ran some test colors. So you're going to see, I ran a couple extra parts. So you'll see those in a trickle, or maybe we'll do a lotto. And then I ran the pixels for the team pixels. Those are all finished.
That's right. The Pixel Apes are coming. Pixel Apes, Heliums are coming.
Tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, they'll ship out to those guys. And then no pictures quite yet. But this year, I thought it'd be kind of cool. So I just did an exclusive color just for the team ones this time, which is
that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So
and everything went smooth. Yep, it was all good.
Man, I love looking at this because actually, everyone, this is the first time I've seen the complete Frankenlab too. So it's not like I've seen it before. This is like a first for me as well. Like I was begging Ray for months to show this. So, yay me for pulling, So there we go.
I'm super happy with it. It turned out really good.
It looks amazing. It looks amazing.
It took forever. So a huge thank you for everybody being so patient and being like, oh my God, he's working on it again. You know what I mean? He's not making
That's
yo-yos,
right.
But
That's right.
It's cool to finally get it finished. And
So there we go, everyone. We don't want to belabor this. We just wanted a kind of a very quick Monkey Business Monday live stream just to show you that, because we thought that was pretty cool that this is finished. So now, as Ray said, test runs are done. We're going to be moving on to, just so Ray knows, Arlo drop is next. Then we've got another special drop. Actually, we have like 3 or 4 special drops. Then we've got the helium. Then we've got, what was after that? Anti-Pro 2 coming down the pipe. And we've got some other kind of crazy stuff coming in there too that we're going to tell you about at the right time. So stay tuned for a lot of that. But yes, Arlo drop is coming. We've been talking about it. We were just talking about before this, making the final plans for it. So that is coming. We've got a bunch of exclusive runs. That's all we can tell you.
Yes.
That's all we can tell you. So there we go. Ray, thank you for hanging out. Everybody, thank you for hanging out.
Thanks,
Is there
buddy.
any questions? Did I get everything? I don't know if I missed anything. Hopefully I didn't. Oh, Edward's Action, did you... oh, no, not Edward. Did you... I thought I saw... Did you catch anything? Were you fishing?
No.
No?
No, I was not
I thought
fishing.
I saw somebody ask.
I'm a big gardener guy, as much as that's disappointing to some. So,
oh, caught anything on the trip? Hope you got a big... Well, that maybe not fishing. Maybe they thought you were hunting. I don't know. I can just see you out there with a big sniper rifle trying to bring down that moose.
Spring bear or spring turkey. That's your only 2 options, but we're already too late for those 2. So
for both of them. So anyway, we should get out of here. We don't want to belabor this.
Okay.
We're at the 20-minute mark. Ray, thank you for hanging out. Everybody, thanks for coming. Let me just see if there's any final questions. Doesn't look like it. So let's get out of here. Everyone, yes, be watching the Discord. If you haven't joined Discord, go to our website, mfdyoyo.com. Join our Discord. get all the live update or the up-to-date updates. And yes, Arlo drop coming soon. And I'm almost saying what the next drop is, but I don't want to do it. So I don't think we've told anybody. Did we tell anybody? I can't remember. But
yes,
it's coming. Oh, okay.
I think
you're free to say it. I'm not going to say it just in case. Nope. So we're going to, anyway, it's all coming very soon. So again, Ray, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Have a good one. Have a good week.
Thanks, everybody.
Join us in the Discord. And we'll see you at the next Monkey Business Monday. We're going to have trickle drops and lottery drops starting pretty soon, probably in the next couple weeks, Ray. So watch for that.
We'll have something next week, actually.
So watch the stores for that. We'll let you know when it's happening. Otherwise, let's get out of here. Ray, have a good one, everybody. We'll see you next time.
All right. Thanks, JT, for putting it all together. Thanks, everybody. Have a great week.
You too. Have a good one.
All right. Bye.